Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be setting up an insert for my 2022 catch-all planner with my one little word of the year for 2022. And I'll talk a little bit about like what my word is and like why I decided it and what that word means to me throughout the course of this video. But I'm just starting with a blank sheet of Happy Planner filler paper that came out of a guided journal that just has some nice blank dot grid paper in it. So a nice blank canvas to be working with. And then I knew I wanted to use this According to Allie 2022 sheet. I probably won't use the Happy New Year, but I want to use the balloon letters off of this. And to pair with that, I'm using Sophisticated Florals. I think the rose gold tones will match nicely, and just getting some florals on the page as decor as I kind of like start to build up. Like, I obviously want to get the word on there, and then probably like a few boxes where I can like write out what that word means in the context of 2022, what I'm planning on doing with that word, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. So let's see. I think just getting florals on the page first is my top priority. I saw these really big rose gold foiled ones, and I have not found a chance to use them in my catch-all planner, but I feel like they make a nice corner accent on something like this. So I'm just going to put this one right here and then trim it off the edge of the page. Allie's stickers are not foiled, but she did such a nice job rendering those like balloon numbers that they look like they're foiled. Like, this is so pretty. I can't believe she drew that. Okay, this one is going to go at the bottom of the page, just kind of forming a nice corner cluster down here. I don't have like the letters to write out like one little word, and I don't know, I just don't have like a lot of like letter stickers. I am thinking I want to like use letter stickers to write the word that I chose, but I don't know if I need enough letters to spell out one little word, or if I can just like write that on the page directly. The other option is using my Cricut to print letters out of vinyl, or like cut letters out of vinyl, which is always a good solution if you need like really specific letter stickers for something. So I'm just doing another little accent up in this corner because never enough florals. I will need to repunch this page at the end of this video because I went over some of the punches. I still have not bought one of those crocodile punches, but I do have some Michaels rewards that I could use towards one of the crocodile punches. I'm also going to try to find like a box to put the word in. I feel like a sidebar would look really fun. So like something like this. It does have like a larger margin at the top, so I'm just going to trim it slightly so that it's even on both sides because I want to place it horizontally so that I have enough word space. And then this is going to go in the middle of the spread. Beautiful. So my word for 2022 is going to be enough. And my word for 2021 was authenticity, and I feel like these two words kind of go hand in hand. They do hold similar meanings to me, but when I say like enough, I think it has like multiple meanings in my head. So the first one being like recognizing the fact that I am enough. Sometimes I do get down on myself, like I'm not doing things perfectly. I often have days where it feels like nothing is going right, but I'm kind of hard on myself. I'm hard on myself quite a bit. So I think I want to keep that in mind as I move through 2022. And then another meaning behind this word, and another reason that I selected it, is because I've been spreading myself a little too thin between like grad school and like holding multiple part-time jobs and all the social media stuff, and then the Etsy shop got added into that. So I think recognizing when enough is enough, timing wise, like being able to say no to things. I'm always really bad at saying no to people if they ask me to like be on a committee or do like such and such task. So recognizing when I've hit my limit on like commitments. So those are like the two main reasons why I selected this word. I want to find some letter stickers to write it in this box, and then I could do like one little word like below it. Could be kind of fun. I have these curly letters from MU's Designs that I think I'm going to use. I want to make sure the spacing is right, so I'm trying to figure out what's the middle letter in that. Maybe it's U? Okay, so we'll start with the U in the middle of this box. And then I'm going to take this one, and I counted these out, the letters beforehand, and I'm not going to have an N, but I'm going to cut one of the M's to make an N. Got to do a little bit of sticker surgery to make letter stickers normally work for me, but that is fine by me as long as I can spell out what I need to spell out. And I like these because they are like sticker letters, but they have like a handwritten element to them. Let's see. So I guess the middle of the word really falls in between the O and the U, but that's fine. I'm going to take one of these M stickers and cut it just at the peak of that first like bump. I don't know what to call it, but this is how we're doing this. And then an E. I just love everything that MU's Designs makes, and I'm so excited for their new release that's coming out very soon. So this is what we have. It's not completely centered, but guess what? I'm enough. I can have some slightly off-centered words and still have it be fine. I'm going to take some of these colorful boxes to do a little like journaling below, or just kind of like writing out why I selected this word, because I feel like that's always helpful when I'm doing something like this, to like remember like why I picked this word. And I feel like I've done a good job with my word of 2021, which was authenticity. I talked about that a little bit at the beginning of this video, but I thought about the word quite a bit, and having an insert in my planner definitely helped. So doing this again with this one, and I'm just picking like some colorful boxes that are going to fit in this area. I'm probably not going to write like one little word. I'll just know that it is. This is looking really cute. This feels a little empty up here. I could put some more boxes up there to like keep doing journaling. I don't know if they're going to feel out of place, but these smaller ones that I'm placing right now, the sizing isn't like a great size for journaling though. So what I'm going to do with this one up here, and yeah, I know I already placed one down here. That's fine by me. I'm going to cut the edge off of it so that I can place them together to make like one longer box. I should have done this before I placed the sticker on the page, but now that it's partially down, I'm just going to try to cut it while it's already attached. So we've got that, and then I'll do the same on this box. And now I can pair them together to make like one longer colorful box. Like that. And it doesn't look too shabby. Like there's a little seam between the two of them, but once I write on it, it's not going to be visible. So that's what we have for this portion. And now I think I'm done with the stickers. So I'm going to do like the journaling portion of this. And like just starting with these boxes and kind of writing out what I've already discussed, being like not taking on too many commitments. So I think I'm going to put that one right over here. So the first box I filled in says, knowing when enough is enough, be able to say no. And then below that, I'm going to write something to the effect of not overscheduling myself. I just am trying to figure out like the best way to phrase that when I put it on this sheet. I guess I could just write don't overschedule yourself, and having it below like this box should also make sense, like why that connects to the word. So that's pretty simple. And then the last box will be something to the effect of like being enough in everything that I do. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to write one little word up here in this box, just using my own lettering, and not even like fancy lettering. I'm just going to print it out. That actually turned out really cute. Okay, I guess I am enough. It needs a little something below it because it's kind of higher up in that box, but I could just do like a little swirly line. There we go. And then in this one, I'm gonna just do a little bit more journaling about like feeling like I'm enough. Just like, I'll figure it out when I start writing. So for this box, I wrote, you are enough in everything you do, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. I think this is like a very good like explanation of why I chose this word, and I'm feeling pretty confident in this selection. It took me until today to actually figure out what I wanted to make my word, so this is what it ended up being. If you're doing one little word, let me know down in the comments what your word of 2022 is if you feel comfortable sharing. I'm always interested to hear like why people selected their word and why that's meaningful to them, because I think one of the purposes of one little word is kind of elaborating off of that word and like making it have personal significance. It's something that you keep in mind throughout the entire year. It's like a one-word mantra if I have to like distill it down into an idea. So like authenticity was like my one-word mantra for last year, where I just like would come back to that idea and be like, okay, I'm setting goals, and how can I tailor my goals to kind of fit in with this idea? So this year when I'm setting goals, I'm going to kind of think about this when I'm like settling things. So like not overwhelming myself with things and being able to say no, because when I get overwhelmed, then I shut down and I don't do anything. So recognize when enough is enough, but I'm very happy with the way this page turned out. I like the rose gold foil. I'm going to go ahead and punch this again and then pop it onto the discs of my 2022 catch-all planner. So I have the 2022 planner set up right here that I did earlier this week. And I'm just flipping to this calendar at a glance, so 2022, 2023. And I'm going to put this in here because it belongs to 2022. So I like this page, but it feels a little simplistic for me. So I have these vinyl stickers. They're like little dots, and I used them to make a Halloween spread. Not this year, but last year. I just have had them that long. And I wanted to do like some little confetti dots in the florals is what I'm thinking. I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but I want to make the black lettering of the word enough kind of stand out a little bit more. And I think this is the way to do it, with another little black accent. In an ironic turn of events, I think it was enough to begin with. So I'm going to peel these up, and then I'm just going to call it done on this. Alrighty, there we have it, my one little word insert for 2022. Love the way this turned out. These According to Allie numbers are just gorgeous, and you can shop from According to Allie using my code Caitlin15 for 15% off through the end of December 2021. So if you're interested in snagging some stickers, you can use my code for a little bit of a discount. I am very excited about this, and I'm content with my word choice. Like, it took me a while to like figure out like what I wanted to do. I thought through so many different words, and I'm like, none of these are really clicking. So I looked up online like a list of like words for one little word, and this one really stood out to me. So that's kind of how I found this word. I looked at a list. It's not cheating to look at a list. It's just a matter of like looking at it and knowing, like when you see it, like, okay, that's the one that clicks. So this is what I've got for my little insert. I would love to hear what your word of the year is. And there you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning.